The 5 stories the mainstream media refused to report to you this week. A grand jury in the state of Texas indicts Netflix on charges of child pornography after Netflix aired the movie Cuties, which portrayed 11-year-old girls in graphic sexual positions, showed the children sexually touching themselves, featured up-close crotch shots of the little girls, and in one scene, revealed the naked breast of one of the children. The new indictment says Netflix knowingly promoted visual material that, quote, depicts the lewd exhibition of the genitals or pubic area of a clothed or partially clothed child who was younger than 18 years of age at the time the visual material was created, which appeals to the prurient interest in sex and has no serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value, end quote. But did the mainstream media report this to you? Barely. And when they did, they made sure to mention that Netflix stands by the film. California Governor Gavin Newsom's office tweeted, and I quote, "Going out to eat with members of your household this weekend? Don't forget to keep your mask on in between bites," end quote. In between bites, can you even imagine eating a bowl of soup and every time you chew, you put your mask back on? These politicians wielding absolute power over our lives are absolutely insane. But did the mainstream media report on this? No. The mainstream media was too busy having a conniption fit because President Trump removed his mask while on a balcony by himself. So the mainstream media said nothing about Governor Newsom. The Pope blames quote-unquote failed capitalism for the economic destruction we are now facing thanks to the government-mandated COVID lockdowns. Now, this is obviously ridiculous. The loss of tens of millions of jobs is not the result of failed capitalism. It's not the result of the virus even. It's a result of government-mandated lockdowns forced on us by power-crazed politicians. In fact, according to the American Enterprise Institute, there was an 80% reduction in world poverty between the years 1981 and 2018. The global poverty rate fell from 42.3% to 8.6%, thanks to capitalism. But did the mainstream media report that? Nope. The mainstream media ignored the facts, but we're only too happy to talk about the Pope's ignorant condemnation of capitalism. New York City police officers, at the behest of New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio and New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, target Orthodox Jews in the name of COVID-19. Keep in mind, these were outdoor gatherings of Orthodox Jews, and the police forcibly dispersed them in the name of COVID-19. Meanwhile, the NYPD did nothing to disperse the Black Lives Matter rioters and protesters who were also in the streets of New York, damaging private property and attacking cops. But did the mainstream media report on this specific targeting of religious Jews? Nope. The mainstream media is in the pocket of the left, and the left is becoming more and more blatant in their anti-Semitism. Joe Biden announces again that he supports a national mask mandate. Yep, a national mask mandate, which means it could be a federal crime if you do not wear a mask. So we already can't go to church. Christians are being arrested in Idaho for being outside without masks on. Orthodox Jews were dispersed in New York City over masks. And now Biden wants the federal government to be the enforcers of these draconian dictates. But did the mainstream media report on this? The mainstream media barely mentioned it. Since the mainstream media refuses to report any of that to you, I will.